user experience. So that's what human-centered design is. And we'll talk about that, right? But the key is when Kleiner Perkins hires the president of the Rhode Island School of Design, when Google Ventures hires, as a full partner, when Google Ventures hires 3 or 4 industrial design experts as full partners, when in Silicon Valley the hottest startups have a new role, which is either VP of user experience, VP of industrial design, when the leading accelerators in the world no longer just have iOS hackers on their staff, but design hackers on their staff, you know something is happening. Okay? So we're going to talk about that because it really is a critically important new dimension to successfully allowing for adoption, regardless of whether we're talking about something as simple as an iPod or iPhone, which is, Steve Jobs was 30 years ahead of the curve on human-centered design, or we're talking about large industrial, capital equipment. So that's one thing we'll get into, right? Sounds like there's some basis for some good discussion around. There's some incremental learning there, right? The second piece is lean startup. Now, lean startup, of course, as a catchphrase is understood, but it is a very rigorous discipline, and when practiced systematically is a profoundly important operating system for a startup, right? So anybody using really true lean principles in managing the way that you are building the businesses?
I think we do that to some extent.
Okay.
We cherry pick a few of these apply to our company, but definitely we turn around the product in less than 8 weeks.
Yeah.
That's a true maximum.
Right.
Releasing something fast. It's never complete. You never have all the features, but
yeah.
And when I'm saying release is that I want to see Joe Blow using it, in our typical environment. He has to be able to ride share with this from his doorstep to work. I mean, the level of shipping, and we've done this like 7 times since the inception. Right? Since I visited you in California. Right. It's the 7th time we iterate on the product, the platform, the back end, the front end, the design, everything, just to make sure that things stick. Yeah. Because we don't have a monopoly of truth. Right. The customer.
Yeah, exactly. So Mark-Antoine refers to one facet of lean, which is you want to get at a minimum viable product. And a minimum viable product is, it's sort of like just in time, just the exact required number of features to solve a specific problem. Not one feature more, not one attribute more, right? Because engineers tend to over-engineer their problems.
So I think it's super important because I sometimes talk to my engineers saying,